Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, Junior Achievement is all about success stories, and joining us now is an amazing young woman and just a few of her friends, and she has a very, very important message to share with us at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president of her student company, the very charming Idel Riemer.
Good evening, everyone. Distinguished laureates, supporters, volunteers, teachers, guests, achievers, and welcome to the 29th Annual Alberta Business Hall of Fame Gala. First off, I would like to congratulate Mr. Frank Levson and Mr. Irv Kipnis for achieving this outstanding honor. The example you set for all the achievers out there is truly inspirational. It's that kind of inspiration that Junior Achievement gives students. And I'm here before you as proof that Junior Achievement sets students on the right path and helps them see the potential in their life. As for me, I'm here tonight, standing before you, to tell a story, but not just my story, but our story. A story that reflects the diversity, hope, leadership, and resilience within each of my 91 friends behind me. My story starts in a central Edmonton neighborhood called Cromdale, where I grew up. My parents are both very hardworking immigrants who are very inspiring to me. Between them, there was little knowledge about business, but they taught me all about hard work, and that I'll always be grateful to them for that. Like many of my friends here tonight, I went to an inner-city school, St. Alphonsus, for elementary and right through to junior high. St. Al's is a wonderful place, and many of my friends who I went to school with, it was also one of the safest places in our community. My friends and teachers at the school gave me a sense of belonging that made the scary neighborhood feel safe. The next year, I started high school at Archbishop MacDonald. In the beginning, it felt very awkward there. I thought because everyone was going to judge me if I said something stupid because I came from an inner-city school. I ended up withdrawing myself from a lot of people, and I passed by a few opportunities because I felt I wasn't good enough. And I'm sure that everyone behind me has felt this way at one point or another. But then, during one day at lunch, I heard the words Junior Achievement spoken over the intercom. I walked down the halls until I found the lady standing beside the Junior Achievement sign, telling kids about the program. I started to walk towards her, but then, for reasons I still don't know, I turned around and headed back to the cafeteria. That feeling of inadequacy returned. However, I regretted this decision as I immediately heard everyone talk about how they loved the program and how they couldn't wait to join again this year. So I ended up signing up online, and I walked into my first JA company in October of 2007. In the beginning, I was painfully quiet, and I think most of my friends here can relate to that. But I decided to run for one of the executive positions of our student company, and I became the Vice President of Information Technology. Throughout my entire first-year experience, I realized that the other students, the volunteers, and the JA staff all wanted you to succeed. And I took this opportunity as best I could. I went to every JA luncheon and trade show selling our product. I was lucky enough to come to this event last year, and I was even lucky enough to take the Dale Carnegie course. My first year in JA, I came out with a greater understanding of the business world, and I think we all did. This past year, when the company program started back up, my parents wanted me to focus on school, but I knew what I wanted. I signed up for JA, walked to my first night of the year, and I felt right at home. Initially, I wanted to be the Vice President of Human Resources so I can improve my interpersonal skills. However, I was asked to run for another position. I hesitated because I didn't want to screw up and embarrass myself, but in the end, I decided that you can't grow without a challenge. And I won the position, President of my student company, Charming. With all that I experienced at JA, it was just last week when I truly realized what JA had done for me. This year with JA, I came back to teach the Dale Carnegie course to this year's participants. This was the last session, and each person was to give a quick speech about those people who inspired you. One of my close friends, who I've known for 6 years, and who is now in my student company, went up to the front and told everyone that I inspired her. I was shocked. Yes, I worked hard and tried to keep everyone happy, but to inspire someone? As she lifted off the reasons why I inspired her, I started to think, there's no way that that's me. But then I realized that maybe I do have those qualities. Still, I thought, I've known her for so long, and she knows me so well. But from across the room, I hear my name again, this time from another girl in my company who I've known for only 4 months. I was overwhelmed. I knew that junior achievement had done so much for me, but that moment just proved it. Sorry. Now that's only just a small piece of my own story, but my story isn't unique. But like I said earlier, it's the story within each one of us students here tonight. There are a lot of us up here on stage tonight. We all have a background. We all have stories, a lot of stories. But our story is where we're from. We're from double parent and single parent families from all parts of the city. East End, West End, South Side, and the inner city. We represent cultures and nations from 5 continents around the world, including our own First Nations of Canada. Our story is about where we are now and how we've learned about ourselves through each other and through programs like Junior Achievement and Dale Carnegie. Our stories now include the confidence and leadership skills we have gained and how we've all learned to delegate and empower a team. Our story is about where we are going and how we're going to use our newfound voice, vision, persistence, and passion to imagine, innovate, invent, and succeed. And tonight, you have a part to play in that success. We would like everyone to take out the pledge cards in a white envelope beside your table. Inside, you'll find a light. So, take it out. Once you have that light, I want you to shine it. Just like this. It's a beautiful sight from up here. If you think, each light represents students who have taken junior achievement and the inspiration you have provided them. Think about what it means to be that student. Think about what you could do for just one more student. There are many choices, but we challenge you to make one. We challenge you to fill out a pledge card and help bring more students into the program. We challenge you to help inspire more students. We challenge you to look into the future and see what these students can become with your help. The next business leader, the next Hall of Fame laureate, who knows? We challenge you to create more JA stories. You have all of dinner to fill out the pledge card, when the current JA students will come around and pick them up. Every student should be allowed to benefit from this program, because I know I have. Thank you.
Idel Riemer, ladies and gentlemen, the president of her student company, Idel Riemer. Definitely making a difference. These are just a few of your JA students.